fellow adventurers. Welcome back to Joe Wander, world number 4, the boss, the big boss. I'm doing a voiceover for this because, well, obviously this took me many attempts, and I wasn't going to do it, well, layer by layer or step by step, but as I went along, I learned so much from doing this boss fight, as you can see, which is a huge, huge octopus. So what we're going to do here for the first 3 rounds, of course there's 6 rounds in total, 5 for the coin and 1 for the gem. You can see I'm just running around. I go clockwise because why not? I don't know why. But I'm running in the top 1/3 of the platforms just because the inner part of the circle is the shortest way around, so the less time you stand on a platform the better. So what I'm doing here, from my mini runs over, what we're doing here, the first time we go around, we're letting the tentacles come down to smack the platform, and when they reappear, you can see there's a spike in the center of them, and that will take care of the tentacle for that round. So of course, we got 8 tentacles to take care of, so around I go. So around and around we go. So I try to say stay in the top 1/3 of the platform, because if you run into that spike that's up on the platform, well, running into the spike is just going to stop you, and then the tentacle is going to come down, and you're dead. The first time I did it, I was just jumping from platform and jumping back to activate it, but after I learned the fastest way, at least for me the fastest way, was to just go around, activate all the spikes, and then go back around now. Now, at the end of each round, he's going to do this to where he pops up, he'll spin and stop. Just pay attention to where the tentacles are, because they'll smack down and kill the platform. And you just want to be in a platform that, you know, he's not going to smack. Now, don't worry about it. Just jump right or left. If there's not one on the left, or you're not going to have a spot where you can't jump to a platform. You're always going to be safe. So we got the first key. So we're going to do the same thing as we did in the first round, which is just run around clockwise. You can see there's no spikes. You got to land on the platform where the tentacle is going to smack. When it comes back up, there'll be a spike there. Now you can also see that we got now some ice platforms. At first, I didn't like the ice platforms, but really, in the first, you know, as we go around here in each round, the ice makes you go faster, so it helps you on out. Now, one thing you don't ever want to do is you don't want to try to stop and jump back on a platform where there's a tentacle and there's ice, because you just can't jump back and forth. But this is the best way I've found to go around. Just go one direction. If you want to go counterclockwise, whatever. I just keep running around, activate all the platforms so the spikes come up, run around again, and take care of all tentacles. Easy peasy, nice and easy. Round number 2 done. You can do this, like I said, for the first 3 rounds. When we get to round 4, then things start to change up. So you can see there, the tentacle came up. I jumped to the right because he's going to smack the platform that I was on. No problem. Now I know if the tentacle stops where I'm going to be, I got to jump to the right. It's my only option. But we're safe here. He's going to smack the one on the right, and we are fine. Now, one thing I'm going to do for this video as well, I'm going to brighten up the video just a little bit. Just because after I render it, upload it to YouTube, it's kind of darkens it a little bit more. For me, playing the game, it wasn't that dark, but I'm going to brighten up just a little bit so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see what's going on here. Make sure we grab the coin, and now you can see a lot more ice platforms. And no, I'm not speeding up the video, just that running on ice and jumping makes you go that much faster. Around and around we go. I think overall, it probably took me 2 hours to get the sequence down at all levels and complete it. I did take a break once in a while because I had to. When you get to when we get to the last round, after we get to the 5th coin and get to the gem, that was the one where the sequence was a little hard to figure out. Even getting the 5th coin, it took me a couple tries before I figured out how to do it, but we're going to be there in just a moment, as we have now finished round number 3. So look at that, we're just barely, like, you know, almost 5 minutes into the video, and the first 3 rounds are done. But now things are going to start to change. I need to jump over because the tentacle's going to slap down. And moving in. Of course, when you're on ice, it's a little hard to get started. So just be ready. I always try to face, after the first tentacle comes down, I always try to face the side that the other platform's on. So if I have to run and jump, I'm already facing that direction. Alright, so now you can see, now we got wooden platforms with a neon light going around the outside of them. So you can kind of see the neon light kind of circles on down. When it goes out, we get a ball of flame. You don't want to be on it when there's a ball of flame. That's for darn sure. So you can see we're fine here. We're going to cut across. We're going to grab this coin. And then we're just going to jump on that platform and jump back. I didn't want to keep going clockwise like I did in the other rounds because the other one was going to catch fire. So, alright, so we're going to wait because it's going to catch fire. It doesn't stay on fire that long, then go over. I still got time to jump on that one. So the tentacle comes down, flaps the platform comes up. Now, you're not going to have to worry about the neon light going around once the spike is on the platform. Just jump on it, jump back like you see me doing here. You'll be just fine. You don't have to worry about any fire at all. But when the platform comes back up, it'll go back to the original to where it has a neon light on it. So pay attention to that. So I mean, the first 4 rounds, as you can see, this being the 4th, it's not really, I mean, first of all, you have to figure it out. The first time I came onto the map, I didn't know what I was doing, so it took me about 2-3 minutes to figure out, oh, we gotta activate the platforms in order to get the spike to come up, and that's what we got to do. But after that, not much to solve out here. All right, let's go let's see what we got. 3 more tentacles on this round. Now you can see that platform there is just a regular old wooden platform, just like we saw in the first few rounds. So just activate it, get the spike to come on up. Take care of the tentacle. All right, we got time to jump on it. Jump back to the ice one. Oh, I thought I had a little time there to jump on over, but I was like, you know what? Let's just play it smart. No need to rush. There's no time limit on these. And the last one. So, in other previous rounds, you saw when the octopus comes up, he usually spins and then slaps. But this time he came up, he didn't spin. The tentacles are right there, and I was on the platform, which he smacked. So just be ready. If he doesn't spin and you got the tentacle on you, you might want to jump and move. This time he spins. And the one thing I will say, those tentacles can get in the way of your viewing. So sometimes when you're running from one platform to the other, you can misjudge where you're at because the tentacle is blocking your view. Alright, 4 rounds down, 2 more to go. This round here took me about 3 tries before I figured it out. We can do the same thing as we were in the previous round. Just go around one platform at a time. But now in this round, after this one here, every other tentacle, we're going to do it differently. So you can see we got, the next one is one that catches fire. The one after that is where the tentacle is going to be, and the one after that catches on fire as well. So on this one here, we're just going to do a run through like we did in the first 3 rounds. Just let him go ahead, activate that spike, and we'll come back to that one later. Now we're just going to take our time on this one here. Let him smack down. Reset. Well, not reset, but set up the spike. Sometimes you jump. I was jumping over, and I think if you do it too quick, jumping on, jumping off, it doesn't activate the tentacles. So sometimes I had to do it 2 or 3 times. I think I was just getting a little too quick on jumping over, jumping back. same one here. Now we got to do a run through. And we'll come back to that. So when we come back to the ones I'm doing the run through on, we just do the same thing. And yeah, we'll take care of the tentacles one at a time that way. Yeah, when you're unsure, don't go. So right there, I wasn't sure exactly when the fire, when the fire neon light was gonna circle on down. It's like, all right, let me just wait. All right, this is a run through one, so wait for the fires to go out and just run, jump, run, jump. Yeah, after you figure out the first 5 puzzles here, just take your time doing it. All right, we're fine there. That one's not going to catch fire. All right, this is a run through. All right, now we just got to wait. Now we got to go back and get the other 4 tentacles we did a run through on. So just give yourself some time. Let them catch fire, then go out, then run through. You'll have plenty of time. By doing the first 3 rounds like I did, just running clockwise going around, just practice running in the top 1/3 of the platform. The top 1/3 I call is the one closest to the octopus. Just that you don't want to get used to running in the center, because one, if you get used to running on the top 1/3, you avoid the spike and you won't run into that. And like I said, if you run to the spike doesn't kill you. If you run to the spike doesn't kill you. But it slows you down so much that the tentacle will. And I should say, the ones here where the spikes were coming up and catching on fire, I never ran into one, but I'm going to assume if you happen to run to that spike that's on fire, they'll just kill you instantly. You don't have to wait for the tentacle on that one. But this run that you're seeing here, I don't know how many runs it took. Like I said, the first 3 rounds I figured out rather quickly. The 4th round was rather simple. This round took me like 3 tries to figure out. Then once I figured it out, it was nice and easy. And there is the 5th coin coming on out. Or it will be coming on out. Now, as we get to the bonus round coming up here, after I jump off that platform and get all set. So once we get to the bonus round, this round took me a while to figure out the sequence. So this is why I got really good at the first 5 rounds, because I died a lot in the last round to get to the gem. There's the 5th coin coming on out. So now you can see a lot of platforms. So the first thing I did here, let's get the easy tentacle, which is the one on the left. And like I said, this one here took me many tries. I think it took me about 10 tries, maybe a dozen tries before I finally figured out the sequence. And then it took me like another 5 tries before I actually made it through. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run. You get on the first platform, jump on that one, then jump back and run back quickly, because timing is going to be very important on this one. Now this time I am going counterclockwise, but it's what we have to do. And now get back to a safety net, which is the one catching on fire. Now, here's the fun part. Jump on this one, and then just keep going counterclockwise. The next tentacle is the last lit wooden platform before the ice one. Now we're going to do a run through here, and this is where it's going to get close. I actually thought I died there, but I got lucky. Now we can just go back and kill that tentacle. So now we just got to repeat the same process as we did when we started going counterclockwise. So wait for the first platform to catch fire, go out, jump on that one. Then you got to wait for that one to catch fire, and then jump on back. And now you can just go over And you can kind of start to see the process that we're doing here. I think right here what I was doing was I was drying off my hands on a towel because my hands started to sweat as I was going through. When you're on a controller, you don't want your hands a little bit sweaty because one little slip is not good for you. Alright, do a run through here. It gets very close now. The one thing I am doing here is I'm not running the top 1/3 of the platform, which I should be doing, which would make me go around just a little bit quicker. But I think I was trying to play it more safe than anything at this point. Alright, jump over, and now even you should know the process by now, right? You have, I don't want to say you have time, but you have time, if you know what I mean. You got time, don't rush it too much, but you can't dilly-dally either. Just gotta wait for these platforms to light up at the correct time before we go over. Alright, let's get ready to do a run through. I tried to get step back to get a little bit of a head start and a little bit of a run. And I'm starting to feel excited because we are at the last tentacle, I do believe. But I still got that coin over there, and I just realized, oh wait, I gotta get that coin. Oh no, we got one more tentacle. I apologize. There's one more still there. I think I'm drying off my hands again because I can just feel the end coming. Maybe I'm just taking a breather. I forgot what I was doing, actually. Alright, let's go ahead and get this last tentacle, get off that platform before it catches on fire. There we go. That's the last tentacle. Now just run over and get that coin. And I thought I was going to grab it, but I saw the tentacle, got nervous, and I was like, let's not die here. And now this is where I started to cry a little bit, because the 5th coin is now hovering in midair. So I'm hoping that, and this is the first time I've gotten this far, so I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I'm like, okay, platforms are going to come up and I can get the 5th coin. Not a problem, right? I'm like, okay, he's coming back up. He's just going to spit out the gem. I'll run over and get the gem along. And then it teleports me to here. And I was like, well, crap. I didn't get the 5th coin. I'm checking. I'm like, yep, 4 or 5 coins. I'm like, well, there's the gem. I'm like, oh, no, I'm going to have to go back and get the 5th coin. But then I realized the gem and the 5th coin are right there. Now, I will tell you this. Once you get here, be kind of careful. That platform is very, very slippery. So let's be ready. But as we come on out of the world number 4 boss round, we have technically completed the game. And this is what the cutscene you get. So we come back on out, and I have to run over just to double check to make sure that we got all the coins from that round. It did show us that we got all 5. So we're going to run on over to here. Now we still got the bonus round from world number 3, which I haven't been on in a while. And now we got the bonus round for world number 4. And I just noticed, I'm like, there's a whole section back here. What's this for? And I came back here, just ran around. And I have no idea what that section is for back there. Maybe once I complete the bonus round or something. Have no idea. But this is where the boss world is. Coming over here, just double check. All 5 coins are there. And there is a door up there. So, if we come over to here, this is where the bonus round is. So, yeah, we got at least 2 more episodes to go. We got the bonus round of world number 3, which... that one's going to take me a while. And I have no idea what's in store for world number 4 bonus round. And I don't know what happens once I complete it and open up that gate up there. As far as I know, there's only 4 rounds, but maybe in the future they'll have added content. I'm not too sure, but yeah, we'll have to go ahead and get ready for the bonus round. It'll either be world number 3 or world number 4. That's what I got to work on. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Joe Wander. But until then, have a good one.